Hello. Welcome to the Life of Growth and Peace podcast. It is I, Coach Gazi. Hey, how you doing today? Just get straight to the point. So, for the past week or so, probably longer, because last night I was reading in my journal, and so I've been thinking about this for probably a couple of weeks now. I was thinking about how our time has not yet come. And so it's going to all make sense, I promise. I was thinking about how, excuse my dog. I was thinking about how I feel called to do podcasting, right? But it feels so hard to do. I know I should be doing it, but I don't want to do it because I don't feel ready to do it, right? And I was reading, I probably was reading in John, and it's in Matthew, Mark, and Luke as well, right? But I was reading in John where Jesus' mom was like, hey, show him what you're working with. Come on, baby, do your thing. And he's like, my chill, my time hasn't come yet. And honestly, that is giving me confidence because I feel like I'm not ready yet. I feel like, now is not my time. There'll be a better opportunity, or 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, or 4 years ago when I was supposed to do it. I just felt like it wasn't my time. The circumstances are never perfect enough for me to do the thing that I'm called to do or that I'm supposed to do. And that kind of resonated with me in a different way. And I guess because that's where I am currently. I don't feel like it's my time. But she still called the servants over there, and she's like, hey, whatever he tells y'all to do, y'all go ahead and do. And he gave them instructions. And so how many of us are not, let's see. How many of us feel like now is not our time, so we won't move, when all we got to do is take the first step? Just take the next step. Just do the thing. She called the servants over. Just do the thing. I'm talking to myself. Just record the video. You know what I'm saying? But it seems so hard to do it. The lighting isn't right. The timing isn't right. I got to do this, and this. And I know at one point I find myself procrastinating, and I do this a lot with things that I'm supposed to do. I kind of wait till the last minute. I was the one when my paper was due. She gave us 3 weeks. 2 or 3 days before the paper's due, I'm gonna do my paper. I'm that last minute person. I feel like a rush, and then I get a sense of accomplishment. Don't let me get a good grade. Oh baby, last minute everything. But now as an adult living my life, and also with a child, last minute isn't as easy as it used to be. It's not working as good as it did. And I just think man, I'm supposed to, for me personally, I'm supposed to do this podcast, but I don't feel like the circumstances are right. And so I want to ask, what are some things that you're supposed to be doing, but you feel like now isn't the right time? Can you share those with me? And then also, I would like to encourage you with that. Just do it. It's not going to look right. It's not going to be perfect. But if you never start, you'll never finish, right? That was cool. But yeah, if we never start, if we never do the thing, how can we get better at something we've never done? And so that's something I have to fight within myself, because how can I get better if I never do it? It's my intro it sucks. I don't know how to do a voiceover. So I have videos, and I want to do a voiceover. I remember one day I recorded a whole thing of me doing my hair, and I had this whole insightful thing, this whole drawn out thing that I was going to share with you guys, and a voiceover, but I don't know how to do it. And so I never posted the video. I never did anything. I just stayed stuck, and so don't be defeated by the what ifs. Don't be defeated by now's not the time, or it's not ready. Don't be afraid of those things. Just do it. Just walk by faith and not by sight. And then in this moment, I'm thinking of Peter stepping out on the water. He said, Lord, if it's you, bid me to come. Call me out. And he's like, come on, come do it. He stepped out on the water. And it wasn't until he paid attention to the storm surrounding him that he began to panic, right? But so many of us are so afraid to step out of the boat because everything around us makes us panic. But I'm here to say, like, we don't have to panic anymore. Just take the leap of faith. The word says we walk by faith and not by sight. And so many of us are trying to see what's next, see the future. Like, we can't. I just think of like the last 3 jobs I got fired from. Because I got fired. Well, the last one I got furloughed, but the 2 before that I got fired. You know, I felt like I'm going to get a good job and it's going to be secure. I'm going to have security and I can count on myself to be able to garner my paycheck. But it didn't work like that. And God's like, just trust me. And I'm like, God, I want to trust you, but I can't see what you're doing. You're not giving me enough instructions. You doing a lot, but you're not doing much. Like, and this is just my own personal story. I don't know how it is for you, but I'm like, you're doing a lot, but you're not doing much. How can I trust what I don't even see? And then he keeps bringing me back to walk by faith and not by sight. You know, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him and he will direct your path. And I'm like, I'm acknowledging you, but I don't like how you're directing my path because I don't understand where I'm going. It doesn't make sense. I don't get it. But it's not for me to get until it's time for me to get it. And so I was in this place where I didn't move because I don't get it. And why I gotta move if I don't know where I'm going? Listen, I need the original plan, I need the backup plan, and I need something in case both of those plans fail. And so what he's saying to me is like, take your hands off it. Just walk, just have faith in me, trust in me, believe in me, and all things will work out. And I'm telling you, all things do work out. But the thing is, they don't work out how we think they're gonna work out. And this is like touches me personally because like I'm like a visionary almost, but not really. And like I see things a certain way and it does not work out how I think it's gonna work out. And I think back to 2017 when my prayer was, Lord, I just want to have my business. I want to have my baby. I want to level up my business, and I want to go to OKC for the business convention. I did all of those things. I delivered a stillborn baby, which was the baby that was not alive. And then literally that was January 29th. January 31st, 11:59 p.m. I leveled up in my business like crazy. And I went to OKC with, you know, my the people I was working with in the business. We were doing network marketing. So my associates, we all were able to go to OKC. And I had $0. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like stuff like that. Like Jazz, you gave birth to that baby. Like you pushed that baby out. Regardless of if he was alive or not, you still did it. Like you still leveled up in your business. You still were able to go to OKC. Now, granted, those things didn't happen how you thought they were going to happen, but they still happened. And they happened in that exact same order. And so my ask of you is that, can you please just do it? Just do the thing you're afraid of. Say the thing you're in your heart that you want to say, but you don't feel confident enough to say it. Just do it. Put the boundaries. Set the boundaries that you've been dying to set. Like, just do the thing. It's okay. Like, just do it. It's okay. And as you continue to take the step after the first one, and the step after the second one, and the step after the third one, everything will start to make sense. And then the things that happen in step 1 will make sense in step 12. But if you never take step 1, you'll never get to step 12. So here I am taking the first step, hoping that you will as well. I love you. Thank you for listening to me. Have a wonderful day. This is Life of Growth and Peace.